for those that might not understand, what really goes all the way into artist development? What is it that you had to bring to the table to get these folks ready for the big screen, for the main stage?
Well, you know, some people have natural capability, but when it comes to like, it's just like a ball player. You know, you could be Michael Jordan, but you know, he still has to train. He still has to go. You know, he plays in the summer. You know, if you want to win 6 rings, he still got to go to preseason.
That's right.
You know, so all of that is preparing you for playoffs.
Facts.
Then hopefully prepares you for a championship. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing in the music space. All those pieces, and a lot of times nowadays kids, you know, they just kind of they want to skip that part and they just want to go directly and whatever they post on their phone. If they get some likes and, you know, they're cool with that, but that don't necessarily grant you long-term success in the music business.
That's right.
Yeah. But it's a lot goes into it, you know, when it comes down to the styling, it comes down to the vocal capability, even rap cadence. Even when I worked with Jay-Z, it was more so of timing. It was on timing on, it's not about dancing, it's about music, about sonically when the music drops. What are you saying at this point? How you set up this record? That's the conversation me and him would have. And same case in point, even with Scarface, people couldn't even understand how you go from there, you know, and then work with a Scarface. I said it was really easy because it was all about timing and how you set up the record. It's like certain DJs don't know how to set up certain records, even in a club, let alone on a stage. You know what I'm saying? So artists don't know that either. And then some of them don't care to know it. And then those who actually get it is the one that actually holds you. It's just like a comedian can stand there with a microphone and hold you for a whole hour. Yeah. But you can sit there and watch an artist, and the artist would lose you. Only time you would join in with an artist if you just knew the record.
Facts.
But that's not what happens with a comedian. With a comedian, you don't even have to know the joke. They can hold you for a whole hour. That's just because of how they set the joke up. You got it? So I break that narrative down to artists, and then we get into it. It's a little intricate, but yeah, it's a method to it.
Breaking it down with Jay-Z though, Devyne, I mean, what kind of bread was y'all breaking when you was talking to Jay saying this is how you set the record up, man?
I mean, Jay understood. Look at Jay. If you go back from when Jay first started walking around like Rakim, Jay-Z can go, you how he go into Chica, and then all of a sudden, bounce with me. So it went from one song into you hear the cadence change, and it goes right into the next record. Yeah, he learned how to do that, and those are the things that we talk about. It wasn't about dancing, it wasn't about anything. It was just about how to set it up.
How the hell did you learn that information in order to share with other people, or was this just a God-given gift that you had on you?
Well, I'm not talented. I can tell you that.
My God.
I'm not talented at all. I would just have to say I'm definitely gifted.
Yeah.
It's a gift. It's not something that I rehearse. It's not something that I practice. I grew up watching James Brown. And from James Brown, I understood Michael Jackson. I could dissect Michael Jackson, break Michael Jackson down, and put Michael Jackson back together, just like a mechanic could take a car apart and put it back. So people didn't understand that. I was like, yo, so what did Michael Jackson? I said, I can tell you where he got that from. I can tell you where Michael Jackson got every step, every scene, every concept, from his socks to his shirt.
Damn.
Yeah, from West Side Story all the way to Candyman, Sammy Davis Jr., to Fred Astaire. I can just point it all out to you.
As a student of the game, how important do you think it is for anybody trying to get into this industry and be successful to be a student of the game?
You got to learn. You have to learn. You either learn the hard way or you could just voluntarily learn, but you're going to learn. Yeah. Every day you wake up, you're going to learn something new. You're going to learn something that you don't know. And you can either process it, and take the lessons, or you can learn the hard way and still learn the lesson.
Destiny's Child, working with them early on, what was it like seeing them girls getting busy? And did you know that they were going to go off to be the greatest of all time as well?
Didn't quite see that. I didn't see that because I was working at the time when I was working with them. I knew they were special, but you got to understand TLC was a little bit before that.
Yeah.
So I was in the midst of the TLC and the Destiny Child at the same time.